What we're going to do today is go over some techniques and strategies to help someone like yourself in this job market. Take a seat over here. Thank you for coming in. What we want to do is we want to make you shine, because on your own, you do not. So we're going to dazzle the employers with a bigger personality, a more impressive resume, that kind of stuff that's going to set you apart. A little bit about my background. I've had a lot of different jobs, to be honest. You know, it's easy to get the jobs for me. It's not always easy to hold on to them. I've done a lot of photo double work for Ben Affleck. I've been in 3 of his last 8 films. I can't say which ones. So I was thinking I could maybe get on to Celebrity Apprentice. And yeah, it's been a challenge, for sure. Step 1, let's look at the resume. Most recently, Margarita Bar and Grill.
Correct.
Okay, I mean, that's kind of a little boring. You know, it doesn't jump off the page at me.
For me, what's the love?
I'm sure it was, and I bet you had a great time and made some really special memories. But what we want to do is create new memories with a great job. Have you been in sales before?
Sales?
Yeah, have you worked like a sales job?
I sold the cosmetics.
Oh, okay. That's a good thing to put on there. But instead of cosmetics, what could be more flashy or a little bit more, you know, if you sold, I don't want to say, like helicopters. Yeah, I love helicopters, but I couldn't sell a helicopter.
Right.
Could you sell a helicopter?
I will try.
You could try. Well, then we'll put that. You sold helicopters for 6 months. Have you traveled extensively?
Sorry?
Traveled?
I've been watching America and Europe too.
Okay, good. We're going to say that you worked at a cheese farm in South France. A lot of people like France, and a lot of people like cheese.
Everybody built up the resume.
Slight embellishments, because a lot of times there's no way to really check. That's how I get all these jobs. So I think what we're going to work on is a mock interview, as if I'm somebody looking to hire you. You've given me this resume, and you just want to make sure you're speaking confidently and getting through everything. We'll just have you kind of walk back in and pretend we're in an interview the whole time, okay? My name is Calvin Shark. Have a seat. This is for the sales job for a sports memorabilia store. It's a very good position. Good to have you here. We are excited about your resume. Most recently, it looks like you worked at Margarita Bar and Grill.
Correct.
That does not interest me nearly as much as your time spent at a cheese plant in the south of France.
Yeah.
That must have been in your younger days.
When I was back in college,
Right.
then I was in a cheese man because my father is a farmer.
So you would say you have humble beginnings. Your resume says that you once sold helicopters. And how did that go for you?
Normally doesn't apply to got the option.
Right.
So sometimes I have to go dinner or like drink or with the client.
Absolutely.
And you can feel close.
So it's a long sale.
Yeah, it's a long sale, right?
Wow. So sold helicopters, very impressive. What kind of cheese was it, primarily?
Well, we had blue,
Blue cheese.
other one was cherries, and
Cherries in the cheese?
yeah.
No, I've never heard of that.
Oh yes, oh yes. French people, they are more conservative in their cheese.
Now, I've heard that French are the opposite, are very liberal in their cheeses. One of the things you'd be involved in our sales position is selling merchandise like this signed Jeremy Lin volleyball. Yeah. So if I were a customer and you were coming in and I said, I'm looking for an item. And what is that?
This is a variable.
Oh, is that signed by Jeremy Lin?
Yeah, sure.
Oh my goodness.
Isn't that cool?
Very cool. Why should I buy that volleyball though? I don't think I need it.
That's only one of these variables.
Well, I'd have a hard time not buying that volleyball. I'll take
Really
it.
good for you.
Okay. I'll take the volleyball.
Sure.
Great. And another question is, do you believe in the power of crystals?
What do you mean, like this rock?
No, actual healing, power, energy crystals. As far as your experience that you have and all the ways that you can lie, like you just did, you know, you might be a perfect fit for it. What we're looking for from you is a cash investment as well as 3 to 6 months of your time, and then you're on an explosive and exciting new opportunity. Oh, just so you know, it's not like I organize these sessions to go over somebody's interview just to find out if they're a potentially good candidate to give me $10,000 and work for my crystal company. Like, I don't do that.
Once again, sir, I really appreciate the time you spent with me today, but
It's just like you're walking away from a lot of money. That's the only thing.
no, I have to go for.
Well, thank you. I think we've got everything that we need. So don't be afraid at the end of the interview. You've shaken hands, but you can feel free to, you know, kind of. You could hug, but we'll just do that from there. Wait, there's one other thing. We are doing a hidden camera prank show that you're on called Bad Ads. So there's a camera right over here. If you can see, if you come over here, you could probably see it. Come here. You don't look amused.
Where's the camera?
Right there.
Okay, thank you.